Being jobless can be the most challenging and darkest time for many of us. Quitting, getting fired, being made redundant, or graduating to a recession market is a shock to the system that no one prepares us for. We're taught how to work, not how to live. And the last year and 2021 have been testing us real hard on our life skills, which for many of us included trialing our ability to cope with not having employment. So I hear you and I get you. It's been a hard time. The good news though is that being between jobs doesn't have to be a terrible experience, and it can be an opportunity to build a career of your dreams, or at least something that you don't hate. If I was doing a degree in being unemployed, I would be graduating by now, so I feel qualified to share with you my top tips for what to do during your career transition or during your period of unemployment so you can make the most of this time, or at least you don't hate it. Let's dive straight in. It's natural and very common to feel paralyzed by the fact that all of a sudden you're without a job and your life has been turned upside down. As a result, you might feel like you need to create a bulletproof plan before you take any action. But this way, you're gonna be losing a lot of time and you might actually make yourself feel even worse. So instead of spending a lot of time figuring out your next step, your new career, and that final destination before you make your next move, take action right away. Take the first thing that sparks interest and explore it. Pretend like it's your new job for a while. It will take you one step closer towards that dream career. You will learn new skills or gain experience which will prevent you from having a gap on your CV, and you will definitely learn something about yourself. There are plenty of programs and help for the unemployed, for new businesses, startups, and career changers. You can get financial help, mentoring, join online or in-person support groups. If you feel that you would benefit at least a bit from having support, don't be embarrassed to reach out for it. If you're completely stuck with your career and struggle to find the things that you're interested in and good at, or you want to try something new but you don't know exactly what, consider speaking to a career advisor. There are some free services available, at least here in the UK, but I must say that they aren't so straightforward to find, so if you'd like me to make a video on this, then let me know. If career advice is not available to you, then ask your close friends, your colleagues, or your ex-boss for feedback to give your job search direction. You'll be surprised how much they will be able to tell you about you, and I bet that you will also be surprised at how you come across to others and how many strong suits you have. Some people will be even able to tell you what industries or jobs they see you in. These answers are often intuitive, and this is precisely why I think they carry so much value. I used to work as a CV writer, and one of the things that I learned is that people are generally very bad at writing their own CVs. Not because they can't write, sometimes it is because they can't write, but primarily because they are too modest and they can't see their own strengths and they underplay their achievements. I believe you should write your own CV, at least not completely on your own. If you can, hire a CV writer or ask your friend to interview you about your experience, achievements and strengths and write your CV for you. If that's not an option, similarly to my previous point, speak to your friends or colleague at work before you sit down to write your resume, or ask them to review it afterwards. One of the things that are often overlooked when choosing careers is the lifestyle that they dictate. Every job comes with a lifestyle, and oftentimes it's the lifestyle that we hate rather than the work itself. If you don't know exactly what you want to do for work yet, or you pulled into many directions, try starting with describing how you'd like to live your life. That's going to immensely refine your search, give you focus, and also get you excited about your new career. To build this vision, try asking questions like, what time do you wake up on a workday? Do you commute to work? What kind of people do you work with? What are the kind of tasks you do? What skills do you use? What time do you finish work? And what do you do after work? And most importantly, how do you feel? Remember that the first vision you write doesn't have to be the final one, so as you learn more about yourself, come back to it and keep refining it. The last thing I want to share with you, which again is often overlooked and underappreciated and is so important, is to look after your health, both physical and mental. When you're unemployed or changing careers and you don't have a job to go to, it's easy to completely lose sense of routine and purpose. All of a sudden, you have a whole day to yourself and you don't even have the time to go out for a walk or write that email. That in turn might lead to some negative self-talk, which then can affect your mental health, and that can then affect your physical health too, which, you know, you get my point. Everything is connected. So my advice would be to start with your physical health here and make sure that you have some sort of workout routine. It doesn't have to be anything difficult or time consuming, and ideally it shouldn't be. So start small and focus on consistency and build on from there. I also have a video on how to start working out every day, so feel free to check it out if you feel like you need some support here. I want to leave you with an important reminder that you're worthy even if you don't have a job. You have value and you can provide value even if you can't pay your bills right now. And what you're going through is temporary, and eventually you will emerge on the other side. Let me know if you have any questions and if I can help in any way, or if you'd like me to share something specific about being unemployed or career transition. Thanks for joining me today. I hope that you enjoyed this video and I hope you found it useful, and I will see you in my next one. Bye!